Hey guys, today I present you the Holmer DLC. It's just been released right now. The time in the UK, so it's going to be like an hour or so after you see this, is 10:47 PM. So we're not quite 12 o'clock yet, so I'm very surprised to see this. So, without further ado, let's have a look around. The Holmer sugar beet harvester itself, it's an impressive machine. It's pretty darn big. It definitely is. See hydraulic hoses back there, like a somewhat of a, I'd guess of a, like a front bumper protection. Huge tires on it. Some details there. Basically warning signs. Stabilizer wheels, I guess. More hydraulic hosing, fire extinguishers. The mirrors up there. Conveyor belt. Some more very wide tires. I can see people using them for mods. And come on to the engine compartment. That's pretty cool. Machine awards. Shame not to see them in English, but nonetheless, some nice detailing back there. Air filter box, I would assume. Exhaust. Hitch. It's so really nice. Here we've got the header. More hydraulic hosing for hydraulic motors, I presume. Probably go over this a little more once we have it on the machine itself. Yeah, very nice. Website going up the side there. Not too sure what that's all about. The Terra. There it is. Oh, I wonder what they are. More like a, looks like accumulators. Definitely interesting. Here we have the Terra variant, not sure how you pronounce it. This is a machine I'm kind of interested on using. I'm probably going to use it on a lot of stuff. So again, more warning stickers, very detailed actually. Be able to lift up the ladder, I'm guessing once you've got a board. Container for something, and don't know what's that for, to wash your hands off maybe? I have no idea. Oh, what do we have on the back here? Various different connections for all the different types of machinery. That cord, I wonder, a cable in there if it goes up and down. The cab. I don't know. Diesel tank. A 3-point hitch for the slurry spreader, cultivator, whatever. Blanked off PTO plate by the looks of it. On the back, again, very nicely detailed. Here we have a manufacturer plate just there. Ah, those, I wonder if they're locating pins for this stuff. Very possible. Mud flaps. Impressive machine. Definitely impressive. So here we have the tank for the slurry. So that the pump and whatnot go down into the side there. Surprised not to see any PTOs or anything. It must be all hydraulically driven maybe. Looks almost like a turbocharger pump. No, turbocharger. Not turbocharger, what am I on about? Jeez, a supercharger. So you got all the dials. Extremely detailed on the filters. And Giants have definitely up their game. Usually that used to be blurry. Probably getting close, and yeah, oil-filled gauges. You can see the levels there. That's really neat. But that's the slurry tank. Definitely cool. In fact, you can actually walk under and check it all out. The 3-point attachment. I don't know if this one cultivates. We'll find out at a later date. Unfortunately, I don't have any slurry, I don't think. We'll find out. This is the auger wagon, just a stock auger wagon. Well, for stock grain, should I say, I presume. Again, pretty darn neat. Nothing really much to say on that. Ooh. Interesting collisions in there. This is for the sugar beets. Can't really say anything until it's on the machine there. This here is manure spreader. I find very interesting because I wonder what that is. Maybe hydraulic drive motor? I don't know. And finally, the header trailer for the sugar beets. So without further ado, let's check out the cab of the machine of the Terra. Awesome piece of machinery. Wow, pretty nice. It's actually got a key in it. Exchange to USB. Listen to different types of music. Temperature, AC, radio. Another screen that doesn't appear to have any graphics on. Interesting view. Another screen over there. All the different lights. Wow, look at that. Beacons. I wonder if they light up. More air vents. The seat itself. Yeah. Holmer. Embossed. So what stereo mode are we in? The swivel. So let's turn on the HUD. So I've got it set up for a controller, but I wonder if it is. I was going to keep on bringing up cosplay. Never mind. Unfold harvester and both of them down. So both your left and right mouse buttons held down will change between the stereo modes. So that's rigid, so I presume the whole thing's going to stay still, but the tyres move. Definitely impressive for tyres on this. I go A again. So that's your crab steer. So the back kicks out and your fronts do most of the steering there by the looks of it. A again. To the right, so the backs will turn to the right. And then flexible steering, it's like everything turns for your tight corners. It's interesting watching the movement underneath there, the way it just swings out to the side. It's really interesting. Let's start her up and see what she sounds like. Go back here. Nothing crazy, just pretty quiet actually. Shut it down. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. The beacons. Two on the front, one on the rear. The lighting. So that's your normal headlights. Working lights. Anything to light up in the cab. No, that's unfortunate. Hopefully in 17 they'll address stuff like that. Rear working lights. And all your lights off. So let's try going backwards and forwards. Do the caster wheels move? Yes they do, good. We have a beeper. Can't say I'm surprised, to be honest. With it on, do we get anything in the cab? No, anything if we change steering? Nope. Of course we have a steering wheel that moves. Come to expect that. What's the top speed? 26 miles an hour? That's pretty good. Nothing to be sniffed at. So we'll go and hook up to the header in preparation of hooking it up to the trailer. Oh, we never tried the indicators. Indicators, ooh. Front rear. Of course you get your reverse lights. Yep. Cool. Right, we'll hook it up. And you get that front bumper that just disappears. And we'll unfold it. That is A. So watch how it unfolds. Probably pretty cool. This looks very similar to the Tiger Rooper, must be said. That's cool. Put the pipe out Y. Turn it on, let's see it. Hear it rev up in a minute. Very nice. Chains moving, the auger moving. The blades on the front, you can see the little detail that's gone into down there of oscillating and whatnot. Okay, we'll lift the header up so we can see it nicely. That's pretty cool. And apparently if we do that, we can manually lower. So once it's out, we can really adjust the to low trailer or high trailer. That's pretty cool, manual control over the pipe. You don't see that much. So we'll turn off the harvester, and I believe we should be able to fold the header up. Yep. So we can have a good detailed look. Paddles down there. The blades, I'm guessing the knife, the rotary bar there to cut off the tops for topping it. GPS on the back there too, on the cab, didn't realise. Right, we'll put this off to the side, over here, and we'll concentrate on this thing over here, the Variant, or Valiant, I don't know. Variant, I think it is. So we'll run that, the cab straight off the hop. Very nice, again a key, USB. I feel like he sat very low. Radio, all the different lights. Holmer embossed in the seat. So that is got 4-wheel steer, and I believe on this you can also change the steering modes. If I hit the right key. So that's front wheel steer for probably road travel. Crab steering. So the tyres are kicked out slightly. And then it'll go to the right. Oh, that's interesting. The back kicks out too. On the 3-point hitch. And flexible steering. 4-wheel steer. We'll start her up. Very quiet, that must be said, it's a very quiet machine. Very quiet indeed. Right, we'll go forward and backwards, so we get the speedo readout there. Don't have different steering modes shown by the looks of it. Nope. The beacons, 2 on the front, none on the rear, but the implements, I shall call them, do. By the looks of it, looking down the lineup. The lighting. So this your headlights, all working lights, and of course that's probably it until we put implements on. The mirrors, yeah, pretty good. The bottom ones don't work because the game can only have 2 mirrors shown at the time. Surprised they haven't patched that, to be honest. Screen that doesn't seem to function. Speakers. Yeah. Interesting. Air horn. Didn't try the horn in the other one, do apologise. Reversing lights, brake lights, and yeah. Indicators. Yeah, they're in the top, that's what I thought. And it looks like there's side ones too. Yep, there are, cool. So what we'll do is we'll hook up to the sugar beet one. I'm doing that one first because we do have a field of sugar beets ready. So you just back up, I guess. Now you can see the attach that's come up. And on it gets. Looks a real nice machine actually. I like that a lot. Unfold auger wagon so we can unfold it. The side comes down. The unload ramp comes out. Or pipe. I wonder if we've got the same control we did in the other one on the actual machine. Yeah, we can. I'm kind of surprised we can't operate this section here. It doesn't appear to be able to. But that doesn't matter. So we'll drive this one down to the field so we can get harvesting right away. So the humming is from the tyres. I need to disable that mod when doing stuff like this, I think. You definitely get a distinct turbo whistle. That seems very nice. So it's pretty loud once you get going, actually. 26 mile an hour. Not to be sniffed at. Can we see the dry shaft turn? Nope, doesn't appear so. And here we are at the field with the sugar beets in. So we'll park up just here. Here's our sugar beet harvester. We'll start it up. We'll fold it up as well. Oh, no, wrong one. That one. It's cool watching everything collapse down. It's pretty neat. And how do we hook up to the trailer? So we need to get in the opposite side and turn it around. It's definitely a big machine. Very maneuverable, I would imagine, as well. Especially, hopefully, hooking up to this thing. Yep, we're hooked up. I mean, really, there's nothing stopping you travelling down the road without the header on a header trailer, I would imagine. But just to say we will put it on. So this is retailing this DLC for £9.99. That I think is around £5 I'm not 100%. That's $10 US. Very wobbly, actually. Noticing that. I'm really not sure how you load this on here. Definitely don't want it inflexible steering. Presume that looks okay. Yep. Now this being stock, I don't think it's going to lock down to the trailer. Unfortunately, Giants have still not implemented a lock feature for headers on a trailer. So we'll put the beacons on. We do have 2 lights in the rear, not just one. And away we go to the field. Then definitely an interesting machine. Definitely indeed. Now this DLC has been in the making for a long time. It first reared its head at Agrotechnic, I believe it was, where Holmer had pretty much a cab from one of these machines set up. It had a huge flat screen TV, the steering wheel, the console, everything. Let the car going so it doesn't hit into us. Set up so people could drive the machine and farm sim, so it's been around for a long time. I was expecting this DLC to be one of the first actually to come out. A lot sooner than it already has. There's actually some website stuff on the bottom. So I think this DLC is going to be up there, mainly because I believe it was really bought into creation for branding and commercialize use more than anything. Alright, we'll put the header over here. So the header didn't seem to come off, so they may have put an auto lock script on. That would be nice. It's one thing a lot of people have been wanting for a long time. So it'd be nice if Giants have listened to us. Alrighty, so hook up to the header. Very smooth, actually. We'll unfold the sugar beet harvester. We'll start over here. Unfold the header. Everything should be good. We'll just put the pipe out and start her up. So this is... Oh, it's not doing that. You need to be on the machine. So that's crab steer, so you can see the crab. In action, basically. So we'll try that again. And this will be crabbing to the... right. So pain in the rear end to get yourself all lined up, but once you're lined up you should be good to go. So let's try... I believe we want to the right, I'm not 100%. I'm not used to this crab stuff, that is for sure. Right, we'll lower the header down. And away we go. So there we are, harvesting the sugar beets. See them pouring in it through the conveyor belts, going through the bottom here, getting some FPS lost. Zooming in on that. They're coming up, you can see the soil being raked off of them and brushed off kind of thing. I'm guessing it's shaking motion, so they will lose a lot of it there. So what we need to do actually is put it in rigid because we don't want to go over the crop. I forget that that section was there. Probably destroyed some of it, I'm not 100%. So we're all back, all leveled up. It's filling up very nicely indeed. Can we get zoom in on the header? You can see it bouncing over the augers there. I'm very surprised not to see any info about how full the combine is. The harvester. Very surprised indeed, actually. So we'll go over the specs in a minute. So that is it. Harvesting. Yeah, I'm not going to do the whole field because that would be pointless for a review purpose. Lift that up. And it'll empty it. So we'll head down to the bottom here to show you the unload animation. Be probably somewhat interesting, and then I will pause and see if we do have any slurry. I don't know if we will, and to wrap the video up I'll go over the pricing of the machines. But my first thoughts of using this are it's pretty darn amazing. It's everything I was hoping for. I wanted to get into the sugar beets anyway. Okay, so we'll need to jump into that, unfold it. So it looks like the implements way up in the air on the bottom screen there, down here. Kind of interesting. So that is an unload and very full unload animation. Very interesting indeed. And then you would unload this into a trailer basically. It's just a, think of it as an auger wagon more than anything. So we shall pause here and see if I've got any slurry. So I'm gonna have to double check in the video later, but it seems like the bucket spreader shifted. Now I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. But here is the hookup procedure for this. So in real life I don't know how this would work, because of course to back into this you've got a huge pump section here that I would imagine you'd have to take off, because you back into it and you got no choice other than to glitch through it. Definitely interesting. But it sits in there quite nicely. There's no pipe control, so I don't know if the pipe on this side here for filling it back up to sort of for suction actually does anything or not. So we'll come up to the 3-point hitch, hook up so you can see the pipe connect. And that, I don't know what the tyres are on the rear are for. Really unsure on that one. Didn't want to do that neither. Oh, this is going good. So we'll unfold it, see what that looks like. As we're driving off down to where hopefully we have some sort of slurry. Cool. Nice it lowered, or lowering. No different screens I presume, nope. Alrighty, we'll pick back up when we're there. Alrighty guys, after some brief file tinkering and editing, we have slurry. We're at the biogas. We're about to fill up after we start the vehicle. And fill we go. So you can hear the pumps kicking in, that's interesting noise for sure. Wonder how close to the plate we can get. Pretty close. Let's make out what it says. So I believe this will hold 21,000. You can see the level dropping there. Anything on the screen telling us how full we are? No, actually, honestly, out of everything, that's what I'm disappointed with. There's no fill levels on anything. You can see the Zonhammer screen up front, but that was in there when we got it. Very strange. So we do own all of the fields, so we'll just find a field. I don't believe this has ever been fertilized, so yep, 21,000, 99% full. So I probably drove away a little soon. Now this is something I did want to check. Nope, wrong one. That one. If it will spread, and I'm not sure if it will. Let's see. Nope. So it is only a cultivation type 1. Did it again. Where'd they go? I wonder what the wheels are for though. Definitely interested on finding out what that's all about. See, I'm pretty sure it cultivates at the same time. Yeah, it does. And it is automatically on apparently. So that is it, the Zonhammer. So as soon as it goes in the ground it stops. So you don't switch it on, you don't do anything, that's... Okay. Put it down like that, I'm guessing if you got a heavy load. I don't know. But as soon as you fold that down, we are spreading manure. And of course we can try the different steer modes while we're here. So it's your front wheel steer. That'll be your crab to the left. Okay, just so I knew. And that's what it looks like. So really, this is going to conclude the video, is really what I wanted to show you. So, we'll get everything all fancy and we'll conclude our video. So just quickly, before, as I'm arranging stuff for the ending here, thought I'd show you the grain cart, well the auger wagon for this. Pipe extends here. I'm not really sure what this nozzle is for down here. Kind of, maybe like dumping into a tank, suction, I don't know. Probably not going to be functional though, unfortunately. So that is that. I don't know if we can really do anything with it. Doesn't appear. Nope, no function there. So that was a grain cut. So this is the Holmer DLC. Final thoughts and impression. Actually, pretty good. For the price, maybe a little steep, but it's not bad. It's definitely worthwhile. For those of you that are wondering, there is a mod that's just for the sugar beet harvester itself, called the Tiger Rooper. It does have issues. It will possibly sometimes wipe out your vehicles from your game save, and you have to go back into your backup files to get them back. So if you don't want to worry about that, you want a sugar beet harvester styled like this, then this is the option. You got the bonus of the Holmer machine down there. I forget the name again. Oh, that's got all that stuff with it. The auger wagon, the manure spreader, the slurry spreader, and the sugar beet auger wagon, whatever you want to call it. The header trailer as well. Yeah, I would definitely rate it. The different steering aspects of both machines is new to the game. Something that they should have had in the game for a long time, but this is farm sim, they are slow. Other than that, I'd definitely rate it probably a solid 8 out of 10. And is it worth your money? Yeah. So quickly, before I forget, we are going to go over the pricing of stuff. This is where I hope you sat down because it is steep. We got 458 grand for the harvester itself. So the maintenance is 1,220, well, 1,220 a day. Stupidly expensive. I've never agreed with this in the first place. 626 horsepower engine, can hold 45 litres of sugar beets, quite a lot. We'll go back and we'll drop down to the tractors, because that, believe it or not, is where the variant or vertent is, I don't know. Almost 600 horsepower, 598 horsepower, wow. But doesn't cost a whole lot. 249 grand, so 250 grand. It's not too bad, not too bad. The tippers, I don't think it's in there, no it's not. Slurry tank, I know we've got stuff in here. The Zam hammer, 54 grand. The attachment for the back that you have to buy, 12 grand. Holds 21 litres, 60 grand. It's literally all that does is cultivates. What else? Auger wagons. The grain tank, 25 litres, costs 45 grand. The sugar beet holds 35 litres and is 62 grand. Going over this pretty quick. Manure spreader, there it is. Holds 19,700. 12 meters spread is 43,000. And I believe that covers it for the pricing of the Holmer pack. Nope, one more thing, and that's the trailer. That is 15,000. And the header, almost forgot the header. Is the header in here? Or is it actually in the beet harvester section? Ah, there it is. 75 grand. No, 57 grand, sorry. For the header. Mind. Before you know it, you've got a 500 grand machine. Before you get anything else. And you got that thing. That's all in one. That's darn sight cheaper. So yeah. Expensive. Very expensive. So this is the Holmer DLC. Like I say, solid 8 out of 10. If you like your sugar beet stuff, so worth getting. Just for the variants, whatever it's called back there. Definitely worth it. So with that guys, I'll leave you. I hope you enjoyed the review. I know it's probably going to be a lengthy video. Do apologise, but this is what I felt it needed. Catch you guys later.